What's up guys, welcome back for the Yugioh Pro Duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. First match again here in Group F, still a couple of matches left. And then you can finally start with like the big guys, the top 16, right? So 6 matches in total left. First match here in Group F, we have Kozmo from 2016, pretty much at full force. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Fire King build, right? First place, YCS Rimini from back in 2016 is paired up against a deck from, or one of the few decks from this year, 2020, and that's Madolche. Madolche, a very dangerous deck, maybe an underdog, right? A heavy side deck, very, like common side deck options, side deck cards in today's format. So which deck has the advantage? And, from the votes from the previous video, it seems that about 85% of the votes see that Madolche should have the advantage in this matchup. We know why, and as we see from the comments, and obviously the biggest gimmick that Kozmo had, and that's, why the deck slash archetype kinda power crept, like entire archetypes and decks before it, is that, most of the big ships, they weren't able to be targeted, like Dark Destroyer for example, and that, made like a huge impact on the format back then. But, well, you have Madolche, and that Madolche has access to Tiramisu, and Tiramisu doesn't target. So Madolche is going first here, winning the like die roll slash rock paper scissors game, and I think the Kozmo deck, this particular Kozmo list only runs Maxi in the main deck, I believe 3 Maxis, and I had Call by the Grave, so it was, this particular field was a certainty. And like multiple Messengelato searches. This particular Madolche build also ran Madolche Knights. I believe it's a counter trap as well that, that as soon as your opponent activates a monster effect, you can use it. I believe that monster effect will be negated. Is it destroyed? I believe it's destroyed as well. And if like Pudding Says is on your side of the field upon resolution, you can shuffle like one random card from your opponent's hand back to the deck, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good card. I side deck it out, but the first game, first duel, it's just like another promenade, right? Effect negation, monster negation, for free, because again, Messengelato, and that's the thing with Madolche, it's like a 1-card engine, right? It has like a lot of 1-card engines, Magilane, Putting Cessor, Hoodcake, like a 1.5-card engine because of the hand traps, right? Anyway, so Madolche is going second, and this is like one of the reasons why back then Kozmos was very strong. But in like nowadays standards, with cards like Ash Blossom just nuking the deck, really like you're stopping Tin Can, you're stopping like, other effects, tag out, right? That's definitely cool, and a big hinder for the deck. It's very similar to GB, right? Anyway, rambling. So the Ash Blossom was very crucial. I believe the last set here is Call of the Haunted, and the Evenly Matched. The Evenly Matched was definitely needed, since I think the Cosmojo, Cosmojo was also set, so definitely could have been able to, well, not really sure. I think I went for the Petting Cessor, Anyway, Evenly Matched got rid of those, and now it's just, like the standard Madolche combo. I think it's pretty much the same combo as you saw earlier, even though that I now have a follow-up play, so I can make Madolche Salon Life, Saloon Salon. Giving me the extra normal summon. I'm not really sure which card I searched. I think I already have a Hoodcake, or had a Hoodcake in hand, and Jelly as well. I probably should have searched my 3rd copy of Magilane, but whatever, right? Glass Souffle could DD Crow my opponent's graveyard, even though it's not that important. But Promenade, that's the thing here with EDOpro and the automatics phases. I believe this was the better move for, the other way around, using the ticket first, well, eventually, right, ticket, special summon something to the field, getting Petting Cessor's effect, special summon something from my deck to the field, and then use Madolche Salon, or the Promenade. But, didn't really matter too much. So game number 3, it's going smooth, very smooth for Madolche, and very similar to game number 2, indeed, is that, crippling Ash Blossom here. Kozmo really opened, a lot of field spells, so that's not that great, but Fire King Island for Slip Rider into Strawman, special summoning the same Slip Rider again, right? and you know, go from there with Tin Can and Failure in hand, so that's definitely okay to stop here. In this case, the Madolche Hoodcake, since again, Petting Sessor was not live, because again, the hand trap in grave, I would need like an Angeli, for example, so both Angeli and Hoodcake would have been fine. But Failure said no, but again, no follow-up play, still had the Call by the Grave, so let's say if there was like a Maxi or whatever, the Call by the Grave would be ready to trigger. And now, turn number 4, I think I, you know, should be able to go for game. I still have the battle phase, I think, and again, the standard Madolche combo, right? Yeah, there's like one small, very small differences that I now do have the ability to go for, you know, Tiramisu, and for the Kozmo deck is that I don't think I need to fear like back row Kozmojo, but again, yeah, Kozmojo can only be activated if you have like a Kozmo monster on the field, so that's not live. Call of the Haunted, but again, the early Ash Blossom kinda prevented, you know, from or getting like a Tin Can search, so hand traps in combination with evenly matched, but let's face it, like any spell and trap destruction would have helped, but I mean, Lightning Storm evenly matched, those cards are just superb, right? And well, and that's the biggest gimmick with like the more recent support of Madolche is those one-card engines, like one-card combos, I have to say. Magellan into Petting Sessor, Angeli into Petting Sessor, or you know, like Hoodcake if a hand trap or whatever. The Gamma-Seal, I mean, I think I side-decked a double Gamma-Seal, triple evenly, and a couple of Lightning Storms. You know, not sure how many, but I'm sure a couple of them, I think 2. But that was all the space I had. But in this case, I mean, the Kaijus are a given. Just get rid of your opponent's big beat stick, a big ship, a big, or you know, like a small pilot here in this case. Get rid of Tin Can. What's good? I mean, it prevents them, like, let's say if that set was a Cosmojo, I believe it's like, yeah, indeed, it's Cosmojo, so like the Gamma-Seal prevents them, prevents Kozmo from, you know, having that face up, face up Kozmo on the field, and let's say if it was a Call of the Haunted, then, I mean, that's fine. Like, getting like a Dark Destroyer from the graveyard is not that threatening, because again, Madolches do have a couple of follow-up plays, even after one Dark Destroyer. So this is my duel, again, Messenger for the potential, well, Surge, I think already, yeah, indeed, I side-decked out Knights, but Petting Sessor hits the field, Pudding says indeed hits the field as well, and this is definitely more than enough to attack for game. So a clean 4-0. In all honesty, did I expect this? Probably not. Then again, I really thought that indeed, and I agree with the comments, right, is that Madolche definitely had the advantage. Side deck and of course Tiramisu, one-card engines, hand traps, etc. And the small chances of Kozmo, you know, they are somewhat familiar, are known for those small bricks, multiple field spells, etc. Anyway, rambling. So next matchup, a big one, right? Both decks can move on to the top 16 playoffs still. Masterpiece deck True Dracos versus Orcus. So feel free to leave like a suggestion which deck is going to win this one. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.